Our verse today is Exodus chapter 3, verse 7. Then the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people who are in Egypt, and have heard their cry because of their taskmasters. I know their sufferings. When the sons of Jacob moved to Egypt while Joseph was still alive, they got an excellent reception. The Pharaoh then gave them a beautiful part of the country to stay in. Read Genesis chapter 46. They had become immigrants in Egypt. But many years later, the people of Israel multiplied in Egypt. After Joseph died, there was a Pharaoh who did not know Joseph. The new king was afraid of the Israelites because of their number. Should they join their enemies and fight against the Egyptians if there be a war situation? Read Exodus chapter 1, 1-12. And for that reason, the new king ordered that the people be made forced laborers. He set taskmasters over them and subjected them to heavy work. The people who once enjoyed the freedom and good life in their homeland and now in Egypt became enslaved people and laborers for the Egyptians. We know how Moses was born and was raised in the house of Pharaoh, how he killed an Egyptian and fled for his life. He went to the land of Midian, found love in the house of Jethro, and was taking care of Jethro's flock. God located Moses there in Midian as the man who would deliver his people. God has already seen the desire of Moses to liberate his people. Moses had a heart for his people, although he was raised with a silver spoon. In our verse, God says to Moses, I have surely seen the affliction of my people who are in Egypt. The word for affliction in Hebrew is oni. This word also means poverty or misery. The people of Israel had been reduced to a miserable state and rendered poor. They had lost their dignity as a people. God saw their miserable condition and heard their cry because of their taskmasters who laid heavy burdens on them. One major issue in our world today is that of migration. Jacob and his family migrated to Egypt due to famine with the vision of having a better future in Egypt, which they enjoyed for some time. Like the family of Jacob, many people are migrating to different parts of the world for various reasons. Many migrants are seeking better economic living in other lands. Think about the number of people trying to get into the United States from Mexico, or those taking the risk of crossing the Mediterranean Sea from Africa to Europe. Some migrants have been forced out of their homelands due to natural disasters, which has rendered them homeless. Some people have fled their land because of war. Think about the over 2.5 million Ukrainians now seeking refuge in many countries, or many Nigerians in the northern part of the country living in internally displaced persons camps, IDP camps. These different groups of people want a good life and would remain where they are if everything is okay, if they can have a good life there. They are already in pain migrating to other countries. On the other side of the spectrum are those who receive these migrants. Some of them are very good, but we have some people who have become beneficiaries of the system, treating some migrants as objects for sale. These people are the new taskmasters dressed in the robe of helpers. But we must applaud the many others who have become sympathetic to these migrants and helping them genuinely to settle into their new homes. We must be grateful to the many families in the United Kingdom at the moment who have signed up. Over 89,000 people have signed up to welcome Ukrainians into their homes. May the good Lord bless them. We must remember that we are all tenants here on earth and must accommodate those who have come to live among us, especially those who have come to live with us, not because they would have loved to, but because of their suffering. Lord, give us the openness to welcome new people into our communities and treat them with love and respect. Amen. God bless you and I wish you a wonderful day.